In this video we're going to look at some basic techniques that will enable us to create drawings such as the one we can see here. To create this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a basic rectangle and then going to add extra lines to it and erase some of the lines. So if we start off, I can see here that the rectangle I need to create is basically going to be 1, 2, 3 across and 1, 2 up. So if I click on the rectangle command and go across to here, and I'm going to click there, 3 across, 2 up, hit left click, and I've now created my rectangle. The next thing we need to do in order to be able to draw parallel lines is to explode the rectangle. Now at the moment, if I highlight the rectangle, you can see that it's all interconnected. So if I go to the explode command, which is here, enables me to do is to now select individual lines. So if I go up to this line here now, you can see I can select individually. I know that this distance here is 40, so by using the offset command, I'm going to say I wish to go back 40, hit enter, move my cursor towards the right of the screen, left click to confirm. I've now drawn a parallel line which is 40 millimeters across. Now I'm going to create my chamfer, so we go to the chamfer command, we say yes, we'd like an angle, I'd like it to go back 40, I'd like my angle to be 10 degrees. I can then go up. When I click on the lines that I wish to create my chamfer on, we can see now we've created a chamfer there. Hitting the space bar will bring back the command, so we can click on that one and that one, and what we've now got is this aspect of the drawing. What we're now going to do is to create this part of the drawing. Again, I know that the distance from there to there is 40 millimeters, so the first thing to do is to highlight, click on the offset command. I'd like it to go back by 40 millimeters, hit on enter, left click to confirm that that's the command you want. So I've now got this part of my drawing. What I now need to do is to create this little bit here in this space here. I know that that distance from there to there is 60, or it's 30 each side of the centre line. So the first thing I'm going to do is to draw a centre line onto my diagram. To produce a centre line, it's always handy if you go down to the object snap and just check that you've got midpoint showing, because what this enables us to do, when I go to create a line, as I go to the centre, can you see you get a triangle? It's telling me where the centre line is. So if I left click across, left click, hit enter, I now have a centre line going through. So I can now use this line. I highlight, hit on the offset command. It's going to be 30 each side of that line, so I hit 30, hit on enter, and it's gone down to there. Left click to confirm, click on your line again, go above, left click, and then remember to click on escape. What we now need to do is to remove some of the lines from our diagram so we can see exactly what we've got. So what I now do here is I'm going to go to the trim command. I'm going to hit enter because I want all, hit on edge. What I can now do, once I've hit enter, is to go and start and remove lines from the diagram. So I'm going to remove that one, I can remove that one, I don't want that one in the middle, I can remove that one, we can get rid of that one, get rid of that one, and notice just by hovering over and then left clicking I can start to remove lines from my diagram. So I don't want that line, don't want that line, don't want that line, or that one, or that one, or that one. And if you go here and you get the little circle, all as that means is that we need to actually highlight the line and delete. So at this point, if we press escape, if I now go to these lines, highlight and press the delete key, I can now start and remove these lines from my diagram. Highlight, delete. So I've now created this bit. The final bit for me to do is to create this little radius that's on here. So I know the distance from there to there is 10. So again, I use an offset command. So I go and highlight my line, click on offset. How far back do I wish it to go? 10. So I hit on enter. I can now see I've taken my line back by 10. So left click to confirm. And the final part of the drawing is to put on this radius here. So go up to where we had chamfer before, click on there, click on fillet, which is just another word for radius. I want to go for a radius. I want it to be millimeters, so I hit 10, go up to my line, so line, press on the line. Again, remember to hit spacebar. You can activate the command again. Line, line, and what I've now done is by using trim and explode and offset commands, I've created the diagram.